So guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful autumnal morning this morning. The sunshine's got me out of bed. I'm off work today, so I thought I'd spend a day digging. I'll really have a go at it today. Last week I was working quite a lot, so I didn't get much free time. And then the day I did have off, which was Wednesday, it was storming quite bad, so I couldn't get any digging done because I was more concerned about shoring up the greenhouse. So what I've done is I've strengthened the roof because I hadn't quite screwing it all in. Tell you the truth, autumn kind of snuck up on me, well, real quick, so I was caught out. So I've shored the roof up. I've got lots of screws in there now. It's not going anywhere. I had a friend donate some timber as well, so I can shore up the siding of the greenhouse. That's my plan for today as well. Yeah, so just not much digging's really happened the past week, but I intend to rectify that today. So plan is to put a frame around the greenhouse to shore it up, so tie it in at the bottom there, and it'll also give me some privacy for the excavating. So I plan on doing that properly. So the timber I'm getting off a friend at the minute is just temporary. It's just to get me through the bad weather. So I'm not actually now in a rush to put the greenhouse floor in and the timber sides of the bottom of the greenhouse. I was having a think the other day. I thought if I got this in, I got it all in proper, I'm just going to make a mess. It's just going to get all dirty. It's going to get in the way. So I thought, well, there's no real rush to do that. If everything's kind of secured, then it will do. That's a temporary measure, and then I can really, do a really good job of it. I can deck the floor, put in a hatch, I can put in the siding of the greenhouse, which is just essentially a wooden structure along the bottom, and I'll have shelving on the top for my plants, which will be going in next year. So I've actually cleared the greenhouse out today. Where are we at? We're in like nearly mid-September now. So I've put the plants that didn't quite come to much in the garden, and they'll just naturally decompose. So I've got a lot more room now in the greenhouse. It's quite a long greenhouse. As you can see here, I plan on just digging out to the camera here, just seeing how much I can get out. I've been wrestling with a lot of large rocks this morning, and what I've also kind of discovered, because I've got like a rich kind of wet soil, I've discovered investing in one of these nice big heavy pickaxe, you just hammer the ground and it really takes up a lot of soil, as long as I'm missing the rocks. So once I've loosened all the soil, I just pluck out the rocks, separate them, and then I take the soil with a shovel and spade, dump it in the ton sacks I'm using. And because I've got really good soil, people are actually, you know, it's in high demand, so I don't have to take it away myself, which is saving me a hell of a lot of effort, and also speeds up the process. So for those who are just joining, my kind of inspiration for this is, as I suspect many's inspiration is Colin Furze and people like Tornado Dave and Tunnel Dave, and also a new kind of channel I'm watching is Lex. He's in New Zealand, and we've been chatting recently online. I think his channel's absolutely terrific. You know, he's such a down-to-earth top guy, and yeah, I'm looking forward to. Actually binged his series. I think he's up to 51, 52 episodes, something like that. I actually binged them all in 2 days. So when the weather was bad here and the storms and I couldn't get out, I pretty much watched every single episode. Yeah, and what I found really interesting is, so I've seen all of Colin Furze and Tornado Dave's channels. I'm watching Lex at the minute, and also I've just started watching Dale's Dig Down Under or something like that. Again, his is another really good series. He just cracks on with it, you know, typical Aussie. Yeah, so if you're interested, I really highly recommend Colin Furze, Tornado Dave or Tunnel Dave, Lex, you know, top guy, and Dale's Dig Down Under, which I believe Lex introduced me to. So hi to Lex. You know, I appreciate you taking time out your day to watch my channel, and I'll continue to support you, and hope I've got a friend in you. Hello. So I'm just going to carry on now. Stop chatting away, and I'm just going to dig away and see how much I can get done today. So if you get a shot of my ass, I apologise. So I'm keeping the stones separate. I've mentioned previous videos. I'll make use of those. Don't worry. So the greenhouse is I constructed it out of reclaimed wood. You know, much like Lex would use, well, not throw anything away, which is very similar to me. You hang on to things, kind of hoard things and make use of them. Well, I've had these plastic sheets, these, for a while. I got them from work. They were like COVID-19 kind of barriers, I guess, at work. And they've been in storage for a few years now. And the general manager he said, look, get rid of these. And I said, well, I'll take them, you know, I'll use them for something. And I was thinking, what can I use them for? They're quite expensive panels, and I've got about 20. And then I thought, wow, I'll just build a kind of lean-to at the back of my garage, which is where I am now. It's wasted ground. You know what I thought? I thought it's quite stealthy in here, it's quite private, you know. I don't have any neighbours at the back there. So yeah, I made a kind of winged a greenhouse, and then I thought I wouldn't mind a root cellar. I've been watching a couple of channels, I think My Self-Reliance, and he's built himself a brilliant root cellar, and I kind of took inspiration from that as well, I guess. So yeah, the plan is to obviously finish the greenhouse. I'm going to deck the floor, then I'm going to put a staircase or a ladder down into the root cellar, which is going to be directly under here. So from there it's going to lead to a tunnel which is going to go under my garage. I have a huge garage, and that tunnel is going to open up into absolute giant bunker. And, you know, I'm not sure how deep I'm going to go, but I plan on going pretty deep. Yeah, so a lot of digging ahead. Absolutely tiring work. The soil's a little wet, so it's a lot heavier. And going back to what I was mentioning before, is I found it quite fascinating, the different soil types that every channel has. That's what I was talking to Lex about. I've got very rich soil. This is old farmland here, and I'm in Aberdeenshire, North East Scotland. To the west of Aberdeen is some of the best soils in the UK, you know, East Anglia and North East Scotland. It's incredible soils. You know, that's why we've got some of the best agriculture in the world up here in northeast of Scotland. You know, some of the best berries in the world, and some of the best cattle, I suppose, you know, like beef. Yeah. And I'm a chef myself. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but yeah, I'm a chef. So much like Lex, my weekend is usually a Tuesday, Wednesday, because obviously I'm required to work at the busy periods for the public, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, I think Lex's weekend is, I think he said on Monday, Tuesday. So he must have shift work like myself. Yeah, so today is Friday, however, I've got a bonus day off. I'm not sure how I managed to wangle that. But like I said, I'm planning to make the most of my day off today. And see how much I can get excavated. I plan on filling this ton sack up, and I've got some buckets on order. I think they're 25 litre buckets. Got 10 of those on order. So when I fill the ton sack up, I'll be filling the buckets up, and then I'll be getting the sack emptied and rinse and repeat. So there are no more trips to the recycling centre, just down the ways here. only for the odd, rock, really. So that saved me a lot of time and a lot of effort. So Lex had the suggestion to save some of this soil for raised beds in the garden for the veggies, but I already had that in mind, so yeah, I will be taking his advice and doing that. But if, like I said, if people want to come and take it away, they're more than welcome to. I'm trying to keep this site tidy and clean, so the less soil I've got hanging around, the better. Right, I'm going to get cracking away. I'll give you an update later today and show you my progress. And you might have my dogs with me later today. See you soon, guys.